The ever-popular indigenous group, the Okpe People's Forum, OPF, has inaugurated a new executive that will pilot the affairs of the body in the next dispensation. The inauguration was done in Sapele town to usher in a new executive that will continue with the manifesto of the forum, which is aimed at promoting the Okpe culture and tradition, restoring the Okpe language and teaching it among the young and upcoming generations, and ensuring that the Okpe identity should not be allowed to die, as this cause is also being championed by the Oroje of Okpe himself. Members of the new executive are Igo Akerega as president, Bridget Emago as vice president, Edward Agba secretary, Samuel Eweroye as financial secretary, Faith Ugeweru as treasurer, Austin Azu as public relations officer, and Edesiri Ova as auditor. Speaking at the event, Mr. Igo Akerega, the new president of Okpe People's Forum, Professor Eni, ex-president Okpe People's Forum, Okakuro retired Lieutenant Colonel Moses Abeke Babuba, Mr. Philip Mebradu all delivered addresses during the inauguration, highlighting some various needs to move Okpe Nation high, and that the language and identity should not be allowed to go into extinction. In various interviews conducted, some of the new executive and guests all spoke to Rero TV, hinting more on the need to promote the Okpe Nation and sending out their goodwill messages to the new executives and Okpe people at large.
As the chairman of the electoral committee, the election has been conducted, and thank God today the winners have been sworn in. And though it was not easy, it was clearly contested, and I expect in the near future that they will work to the betterment of all Okpe sons and daughters.
I am Professor Kenneth Efakbonana Eni. I'm the head of the Department of Mass Communication, Niger Delta University. It has been a very fruitful experience for me, being the president of the Okpe People's Forum. Challenges were many, but we overcome many of them. So the incoming EXCO, I expect that they will carry on from where we stopped. We succeeded in building bridges of understanding with our key stakeholders within the kingdom. I will also expect that they will carry on the work where we stopped. The idea of Okpe identity is very dear to us, dear to our hearts. We can't lose our language, we can't lose who we are. We have to keep on asserting ourselves within the Committee of Ethnic Nations in Delta State. Okpe is a distinct ethnic group in Delta State, and we are the largest monolithic ethnic group in Delta State, with 2 local governments to ourselves. So we can't be lost in the crowd. We want to stay ahead.
My name is Philip Mebrado. Okpe People's Forum is established mainly for Okpe identity and development. And that is what the past executive has worked on over the years. Our expectation for the new executive led by Akerega is to ensure that the Okpe identity pursuit, which we have been on, is realized. And Okpe identity, like I said in my keynote address, is that every Okpe son and daughter should ensure that they develop themselves and help others to develop, to occupy eminent position in society, because eminent personality cannot be ignored and the identity will be known. Okpe is Okpe.
My name is Vice Marshal Frank Ajebena, retired. The mandate of the OPF, the objective of setting up the OPF, is broadly in 2 areas. One, it's supposed to be the forum for promoting Okpe consciousness among Okpe people, to establish the Okpe identity. You see, we don't want to lose our language. We don't want to lose our language for any reason. So we want to sustain Okpe identity as a people. We are insisting, we are asking that Okpe language should be taught in Okpe land. And it should also be recognized by government as a broadcast language. The moment you allow your language to die, you lose your identity. To be a catalyst for the development of the place. Those are the two fundamental objectives.
I want to thank everyone. I want to thank particularly the members of Okpe People's Forum for a peaceful transfer of power. Our assignment is well cut out. We will be dealing with the core issues that are contained in the constitution of the OPF, and that is for Okpe identity and progress. We will ensure that the Okpe language is restored fully to all institutions, all schools. It will be taught in all schools. I will also encourage our families, that is Okpe people in Sapele and Okpe local government, to speak Okpe to their children. And we will encourage intermarriages between the Okpe, so that the imminent threat to the extinction of the Okpe language will be removed effectively. I'm hoping that with my current EXCO, very young, vibrant young men and women, we hope to achieve so much. There's nothing to worry about. All the different interests within the Okpe communities and groups, I have a clear plan to address all of the interests. There's nothing to worry by any of the groups and individuals. We are going to meet the interest of everyone. We'll satisfy the interest of everyone. We'll be very firm in pursuing the focus of Okpe identity. We are not going to compromise on that. So essentially, that is just the issues that we tend to pursue in the next 2 years, that is within our mandate period. So I assure everyone, all Okpe sons and daughters, both at home and in diaspora, that they need to join the OPF so that we can collectively, consolidate on our push for Okpe identity and agenda. Thank you very much.
My name is Rero TV, and this is Rero TV. Thank you for watching.